Nard, nigga. We them boys, nigga, stamp it. Down here in the south, you can't go round without that cannon. Don't got time to do no planning. Pull up in that hot car with them speakers steady jamming. Got the chrome all on my rims, my nigga. We the ones that's branded. Cruising double S, I got a 4-5 in my hand. Grew up sliding through that dirt, was not raised by that sand. I'm a country made nigga, you know I don't give a damn. To them niggas talking tough, I'ma pull up where you stand. We them boys, nigga, stamp it. Down here in the south, you can't go round without that cannon. Don't got time to do no planning. Pull up in that hot car with them speakers steady jamming. Got the chrome all on my rims, my nigga. We the ones that's branded. Cruising double S, I got a 4-5 in my hand. Grew up sliding through that dirt, was not raised by that sand. I'm a country made nigga, you know I don't give a damn. To them niggas talking tough, I'ma pull up where you stand, yeah. South made nigga, you know I'm legit. Got that gold on my wrist, every corner know we lit. Big body swinging.
One of the most popular defenses in the game, which is known as mid blitz. Mid blitz is really annoying in the game, especially when you're dealing with someone who typically runs this as their base defense and they've been cooking you all game using this mid blitz. It's very good, especially with the right abilities if you play Ultimate Team. But I'm gonna show you some things you can use to block this up every single time, because a lot of players are facing this right here where we get instant pressure on the quarterback even though we blocked our running back. You see that we blocked the running back right there and he just doesn't block him at all. That is a key problem in this game. Not gonna lie to you, but I'm gonna show you a workaround so you can win games against these mid blitz spammers and force them out of these formations so you don't get blitzed the entire game. But before we get into it, make sure y'all boys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. We're getting closer to 3,000 subs. I appreciate y'all boys, man. Keep it going. Let's keep rocking. But also go down in the comment section down below if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, and just let me know, man. So let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, so normally when you're facing your typical mid blitz players, here are some key tips you guys want to avoid when you are playing against any mid blitz spammer or just anybody who is in mid blitz traditionally. You want to stay away from your empty formations, that is 5 wide or anything like that, because 5 wide you can typically mid blitz this and get instant pressure on the quarterback every single time, because in 5 wide you're only going to be blocking 5 players. You need 6 to be able to block up mid blitz, and being in 5 wide you don't get that opportunity to do that. So that's one thing why we don't use that. And another thing is when you're in 5 wide, you're probably not going to run the ball if you're in 5 wide. So they're going to be pass committing the whole time, which means they're going to get way better sheds and get back there to the quarterback even faster than normal. So that is one thing you got to take note of. You want to come out in any formation, like I said, that you can block your running back, block your tight end, or whatever you like to do. It's whatever you like to do, whatever you're comfortable doing. Or you could do vice versa. You can block your running back and tight end. You can block both, or block one of the other. It really doesn't matter. It's just as long as you have those guys in your formation, you're good to go. But we're going to use trips, tight end, offset as an example, and I'm going to show you some setups that people like to do with this mid blitz. So now when you see now that you see the play consistently, now pay attention to this red flame logo. The red flame logo means that once we hike this ball, this player right here on the left side is going to come in absolutely free. That is what you don't want. Just looking at this play stop, if you really look at it, there's really 6 players down there at the O line. So that means one player is going to come in free. And if you look at your O line, you're only blocking 5. So that is already bad news. So one way you could do, one thing you do about this, block your running back or your tight end. Now that you blocked your running back, now you have everyone covered, and you should be good to go to find some, you can be able to do your route combinations and make some reads or whatever the case may be. But here is the problem that we face against these mid blitzers. This right here, when we see the user get down here, what happens is it causes 2 red flame logos on each side, which means now he's going to get pressure on both sides. So now this is like automatically are like GG's, like this is game over. We hike this ball, we getting pressured. So here's what I like to do against this. All you want to do is you want to block your running back or tight end. You see that doesn't work. That still doesn't work because we have this red flame logo on the left side. All you want to do is you want to press L1 or LB and then press triangle or Y and literally unidentify the user. Now we unidentify the user. Now we can be able to make our play call. We're going to be able to make our adjustments, whatever the case may be. You know, we can put our flat routes out there, whatever. So now that when we hike this ball, you see that we're going to have a good amount of time in the pocket to make a play. You see that right there? We're able to have some good time and, you know, good awareness to really look around to see the reads around the field. You see, I could have definitely threw this post right here, you know, pass lead this down and away, probably make a good catch there, but we end up throwing there just for the sake of the video. Why not? But now when you are sometimes, I know some of you guys are probably saying, oh, but you got to be on base blocking. I'm on base blocking right now, and still we're getting these red flame logos. Still getting the red flame logos, nothing too crazy. You can do the same exact thing. You can block your tight end. You can block your tight end, press L1, press triangle, and then literally just target the linebacker that's right there if I can, which I try to. All right, it's not working. Okay, there we go. And then now you can feel free to do whatever route combination you want. You can do whatever, because you know the crazy thing about this is, you know, that his user has to play the running back. He has to. So that's why I chose to block my tight end right there. And then when we hike this ball, you see that, you know, we can make a play and we get an easy read, speed boost, touchdown against this mid blitz. So that's pretty much how you block this up. It's very, very simple, nothing too crazy. You see that we're getting a good amount of time in the pocket versus if we just call the play stock like this. If we call the play stock, what's gonna happen is that when we hike the ball, you're gonna see the user just, you know, kind of go around, switch stick. You see the quarterback kind of struggling right there. We get instant pressure off the edge. That's what you don't want. You don't want that. So that is one thing you could do against these mid blitz spammers. But here's another thing I like to do against mid blitz, is run the QB power. The QB power is really good against mid blitz, because mid blitz is pretty much all of these guys are blitzing, and then all we got to do is just get blocks. If we get some good blocks, we're gonna be good, and we might get some easy touchdowns. You see, like right there, we gonna cook. If the blocking is good, we can get to this outside and make a play. That usually happens in mid blitz for me. When people come out in mid blitz, that typically happens for me. I'm not gonna lie to you, it does. You know, we're getting sheds because all these mud abilities and all that good stuff. But in game, if someone does run mid blitz against you, you do have a chance to make a play. So like this, like if we flip it over here to this left side, which we do have a better chance, we shoot this to the outside and we're literally gone. We're literally gone. That's literally all you want to do. So if you flip the play and they're in mid blitz, now you're creating a mismatch. You're creating a mismatch just like this. You see that we flipped. Now we hike the ball, and you see we gone. You see we gone just like that. So that's another thing you can do against mid blitz, is just run the QB power, flip it, do what you got to do, and you should be fine. Because you see that, okay, what happens is you see that now if we look at this play stock, you see that everyone's pretty much manned up across the board like this, right? But if we flip it, you see the guy that's manned up on the running back. He's put across the field. So that makes it to where if you break it down the middle where the center is, there's only 4 defenders over there. So now the center, all he has to do is block Cam Newton, and if you block down each line, go down the line of each one blocking, you good, and you can potentially get this to the outside and be gone. and make plays and get easy touchdowns against mid blitz. Mid blitz is not that hard. It's not complicated. What's so complicated about mid blitz that people really struggle with is when people start doing some crazy adjustments, like they'll block up this guy, or they'll put this guy on this route, or they'll man up one of the guys on that and still sit here to kind of act like they're mid blitzing, and then they'll throw their coverage adjustments out there like this. Now this is what makes mid blitz really good, because now when we hike the ball, you see that the adjustments is going to be a little bit different when we pass the ball. The adjustments are going to be way different when you pass the ball against mid blitz versus going through all these adjustments. You see it stays exact same. On the offensive side, those two things are still there. Those two red flame logos, which forces you to think that he's going to send this mid blitz. This is what makes mid blitz so effective, is because these two guys, you can bait your opponent into blocking your running back. You can be like, okay, I'm gonna block my running back. He can't do nothing about that. I'm gonna put this guy on the corner route because it's man to man on that side. And then I'm gonna do something like this. And then now when we hike this ball, he has a purple over there and he's playing good defense, and then he can lurk that middle of the field and literally take away that pass right there if we had a good user, which I can't use for everything. So that's what makes running mid blitz so crazy, is because you got to worry about all these different things when it comes to playing. And then here's another route combination I like to go to if I am playing a mid blitzer like that, where we do go against the guys that like to put their guys in purples. So I still would go through my same exact adjustments. I would just untarget the user, block the running back, and then we're just gonna hide this ball and hope and pray that Mac Hollins can get open on the post, which he does. Gets open on the post, and that's an easy touchdown. Easy touchdown, and that's gonna be easy bread against mid blitz spammers. So all you gotta do is pay attention to how your opponent playing mid blitz. If your opponent's like to blitz a lot, just block your running back, put your route combinations out there, and you should be fine. And also implement the QB power run the ball, things like that, and you'll get past the mid blitz. But anyway, though, if this video helped y'all boys out, let me know in the comments. If you guys are still struggling against mid blitz, let me know. I'll get back to you as soon as possible, whatever the case may be. But anyway, boys, man, y'all stay safe. Y'all stay out of trouble, man. Hope you have a great rest of y'all Tuesday. And I'm out there, bit. Hey.